Hey guys, so another thing I have noticed just chatting with you guys and doing consultations and coaching and everything is that there is this very popular belief, and it's not just with my clients, just like in general. This is, as we all know, a very common belief, and that is that people don't change. People don't change, and there is that saying, people don't change, and everybody will tell you, oh, people don't change. So this is actually absolutely not true. The point of life is to change, and every single person changes. So we change in every single way and aspect during our lives. We become different. Even like physically, obviously, we age. We're kids, we're babies, we grow up, we age. We learn to walk, we learn to talk. We change so much in every single aspect. And we do change in the way that people think we don't. So, what do I mean? We change, you know, we change our preferences. We change our, hobbies. We change everything during our lives. Life is about change. That's the point of it. And the purpose of life is to grow, to change, to learn, right? And we are learning and growing in every single way during our lives. There are no exceptions because every single experience changes you. Every single experience, positive or negative, changes you. So, every experience, right? For example, you experience, if you're a girl, you experience getting your period, and that changes you. And mentally as well, not just physically, not just, hormonally. It changes you in every single way. And then, you break up with somebody. That changes you. You're now a different person than you were before this breakup or before you met this person. Think about it. Think about how much you have changed through your life. Just think about something you enjoyed way back and you don't like anymore now, or something you hated way back and you really love now. Even with foods, you probably hated certain foods when you were a kid and you love them now. Like there are so many examples that I could give you of how we change in every single aspect. We change so much. So, why do we then have this perspective that others never change? Isn't that silly? Why do we have this perspective? It's like we think other people are so predictable. And I will hear this all the time from clients. Oh, but they will never, they will not reach out to me first because they just don't do that. They never did it. They never did it. So what? So they never did it so far, so they will never do it. There's a first time for everything. And you have done a bunch of things for the first time in a lot of situations, haven't you? You had to, because that's life. And I'm sure that way back you never, contacted somebody first and then suddenly you did, right? So, why is it different for someone else? Think about it. Think about how silly that is. And then think about why do you have that perception? They will never do it. They will never change. Why? And let me answer that question for you. It's because you don't think you deserve it. You don't think you're good enough for somebody to put in effort for you. You think that you always have to reach out first because, hey, you're just, they're not going to do it because you're not chosen. You're not good enough. You have to do it. That's where it comes from. So change that, because You can change it because you do change all the time, you do. So, guys, there's a lot of perceptions that you have that are really easy to debunk, that are absolutely silly, and majority of the people have them because that's just how the brain works. However, they are not true, and they are completely, completely false. Okay, so I really want you to think about this, what I just said, and to, start changing those limiting beliefs you have, because guess what? You can change them because you have changed so many things in the past, and you can change those limiting beliefs as well. And your person can change as well, and they do change. They change all the time. You know, for example, when you met them, I bet they were different than they are now, and you will even tell me. This is so interesting because you will even tell me when we first started going out, they were so sweet, they were so romantic, they were so caring, they were so into me, and now they can barely you know, talk to me. And there's a change there, right? They have changed. So why couldn't they change about something else? Think about it. So a lot of these perceptions definitely come from just like social media, just what people say, because there's that saying, people never change, right? There's a lot of things. And there is this thing specifically that I want to discuss as well, and it's about people that cheat, that they somebody who cheats once will definitely cheat again. But again, this is not necessarily true. Yes, it is true for some people, and for some it's not. There are different reasons, obviously, for cheating, different situations, and there are different people, and some people will actually learn a lot from it, grow from it, and never do it again. And it doesn't mean that if somebody cheats once, they will cheat again. And I'm by no means saying that cheating is okay or that everybody should forgive cheating. Obviously, that's not the point of this audio. I'm saying that people do change and can change. And obviously, maybe the person that cheated before that was faithful always. So you could have had also the belief, oh, this person never cheats, so they never cheated before, so they will never cheat. That's again not a thing, because a person can, there's a first time for cheating as well, right? People are not that predictable, and I hope you understand what I mean. So everybody with limiting belief that their person will not change, so they never text first, so they will not do it. They never apologize, so they will never do it. Come on, guys, let's change that. Because we can, because that's the point of life changing, right? There's so much change in life. Think about how many changes you have had with anything. Thank you for listening.